Hello, friends. Look what I got. This is a gift from Humberto. You probably know him better as First from Puerto Rico. He sent me this because we had this conversation on one of my lives. And I think it's a cool little deal. You know, you probably saw the video where I was trying out the little reacher tool that I found at the Dollar Tree. And while I love that thing, he sent me this and I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. So, you get this little bag for everything. It's really cool. Now I've watched a few videos on it. You've got your instructions. The videos are kind of like all over the place, so you know what? Just go to town. So you've got your handle, and then you've got this thingy. And this is like a rubber piece to the handle. I like that. I like those. I like the feel of that. So you have this bigger panel that goes on there. And with that, you have 3 of the towels. One is already on here. So you get 3 of the towels. And they're like the waffle weave. And then you get this little one, little football size one. And then you get 3 towels with that also. So what we're going to do today is give it a try. Look at this. I don't want to break it. I don't want to ruin it. Or maybe that's better. Okay. It's in there, it's not broke. Oh my goodness. That was tough. But it's on there. Okay. So it's not going to swivel side to side, but it will swivel this way. So I hope I put it on there right. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's going to have to go that way. This way down towards the windshield, the bottom of the windshield. I don't know. We're going to play with it and figure it out. And for the window cleaner, I have my DIY detail glass cleaner. So let's get ready and let's check this out because I'm excited to use it. Can you see the window? It's not horribly dirty because I just washed it not long ago. Sounds like I need to detail this thing again. Sheesh. Okay, so I have a towel, and the reason for the towel is in case I need to buff it off, which seems to me like I would need to. So I got a towel. Okay, here goes. That's hard to do. Well, it keeps it on the flat surface really well. It doesn't seem to leave anything behind. Well, let's see how it does on the driver's side. Okay, let's give this driver's side a try. Because you and I both know this thing is always in the way. It's not really dirty. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Look how filthy that back window is. Nasty. Look at that. Isn't that gross? Now, it's a little bit of a challenge getting behind these and then the little spots, but I think it did good. Now, I wonder if there's too much dirt on it, I can do this outside. I want to do the outside. Now there's a lot of dirt on it. Look at that. Okay, so this side is gross. But what I'm wondering is if I could flip it over. Okay, let's see. What do you think? I think that turned out pretty darn good. But you know what the biggest thing was for me? I could reach. Okay. That's off the back window. And then what I did was I flipped it over. That way I wasn't dirty in another one, just on one window. But here's what it looks like. It's just this little foam stuff. And so this kind of like sticks to it, you know? Probably not going to do it now that it's wet. So anyway, so this has this foam back and this is supposed to stick to it. You know, I mean it does. It does stick to it, but obviously you need to loop it over and all that. But what I did is after I did the window with this, I took this off and I just draped my little dry towel over it. And then dried it. That's what I did. I don't know what anybody else is going to do, but that's what I did. So, anyway, that's how it worked. I like it. I like the reach. I could reach. That I definitely like. I like the reach. I did not have to climb up in the bed of that pickup in order to get that back window. And it did take care of a lot of the inside of it. Even though I still had to come back over it, it still did a good job of getting the majority off. And it's humid enough outside that it dried pretty quick. So that is the Stoner Car Care Reacher Tool. Reach and Clean Tool. Reach and Clean Tool. Reach. Reacher. So anyway, obviously you would do the same thing with this, just a small area that you might need, or maybe this would have done better on the back window. The only problem that I had with it was I couldn't get it to until it was wet. And I really like this mesh bag. You know, this takes me back to the days when, and I still do it, back to the days when my grandmother used to say, get you a mesh bag from the Walmart or the Alco or the TG&Y back then. And that's where you put your underwear and bras in to wash them so they do not get messed up, they don't get lost, and there's less risk of them stretching out because they got caught on the agitator. So I really like this bag, and I'm scared to break it. So I would suggest you put this flat on a table or something and then pull this off or push it off. That would be your best bet. And it just breaks down for easy storage. I like it. So then you can just hang it up. I got this big thing in the way where I'd bring it closer, but just hang it up. I like it. That's pretty darn cool. We're gonna do some tires, so be watching. We're about to make a final on this. So there it is, friends. Maybe this is something that you will want to give a try. First, let me say thank you, Mr. Humberto. I do appreciate the gift. I like this, and I like the long reach that I get. Having short arms, it helps a lot. So definitely thank you for that. But if you're new to the business, and as I said before on my last video, if all you can afford is something temporary from the Dollar Tree, then yes, go ahead and get you something temporary. You could maybe even find something like that at the Walmart. But when you have the money, I do suggest you get something like this. I like that. I like the reach that I have with that. And this is a pickup truck. So my reach is even more diminished. So, you know, that made things a lot easier. But anyway, I like it. I like it. So, thanks for hanging out on my channel, guys. I sure do appreciate it. And until the next video, you know how it goes. Peace.